Hi friends, GoddessJ here, looking to share my positive vibes with you today as we dive into the esoteric world of divination. Hit that like button, subscribe, as I release tarot readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you for helping my channel grow.
Welcome back to Divinity Guidance. I'm GoddessJ, looking forward to sharing my positive vibes with you today as we dive into the esoteric world of divination. Please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe as this helps get these messages out to those that need them. Please also note that this is a public reading. This is not a personal one. My information is in the description box if you wish to book a personal one. So please take or leave what resonates. Also note that these messages might not pertain right at this exact moment, but you might be sitting in the shower 2 days from now and these messages pop up and you're like, oh my goodness, that's a question I had to reflect on. So starting off with your first question, we have, what would I do if I had enough time? What do I do when I have time? For instance, if you have a couple of extra days, one thing I like to do is record these readings. I like to record them for the next 52 weeks or something, you know. I like to make sure that I can put out some messages to help the collective, you know. This is what I feel called to do on my spare time, but on my regular time I do work a full-time job, and I am a full-time fur mom, and I do want to have my own family someday, and I'm also saving for a home. So, you know, what do you do when you have that extra time? Do you have an extra half of a day where you can just bust out, you know, 21 different readings, you know, and get those all pre-posted, you know? So make sure that whatever is important to you, that you're setting and allocating that time. Maybe it's exercise. Maybe you want to get into physical shape. Then taking that extra 10 minutes is going to make you feel so much healthier, you know, once you bust out a nice workout and you feel sweaty and you feel like you've really accomplished something. I feel like that's going to really help you set that drive to get more things done in your life. Your next question is, or your next oracle says, tell that little voice to pipe down in your head. Silence your inner critic. Sometimes we tell ourselves the worst things. Sometimes we tell ourselves we're unlovable. We're not pretty enough. One thing I do recommend is mirror meditation. I've brought this up in the past, and I really hope that this is something you might incorporate into your own day. But one of those things is waking up and looking at the mirror. And for instance, it says you have beautiful dimples, or I love your green eyes, or you are a rare, beautiful being and you came here to heal others. I set positive intentions for today. I want to help heal others, and I think that's a beautiful thing. You know, setting those mirror meditation messages on the mirror, all you need is a chalk marker and just to write yourself a little message before bed. Waking up to that beautiful message can really set that whole day for yourself. Sometimes we critique ourselves so much that we don't remember to fill our own cup with beautiful compliments. Sometimes we need to hear that because we might not hear it from the rest of the world because they're all struggling with their own journey. So remember to silence your inner critic. Your critic sometimes is your ego. Sometimes it's fear-based. If it's a false expectation that's appearing real, then it's not something we need to take too heavily. Sometimes we just take that with a grain of salt and help us to propel ourselves into a more positive-minded standpoint. Our message says, just say those 5 little words. You decide where to eat. So maybe going out, I'm going to pull a date idea. This kind of feels like a love message. So you decide where to eat. And this says, get a caricature of both of you together and enjoy other street performers nearby. For instance, one of my local towns, they throw this little millwork district night where a bunch of vendors come out, and those are sometimes really great ways to meet new people in the area. Maybe get a new business card, and maybe, you know, somebody's looking for a cupcake designer for their wedding and you've got something at your fingertips because you've already tried something, you know. So maybe getting out there and trying something new to do. One thing is my husband and I, we like to plan our dates in advance. So the day before, we'll just say to each other, hey, we want to go out tonight. Start thinking about what you want to do. And then by the end of the day, we come back, we compare our notes, and then we go do whatever we want. We've been together 13 years, so saying that we're always going to agree is not very logical. However, you know, it's not about so much of where you're going, but who you're going with. So, you know, making up your mind and making those plans and doing something a little bit spontaneous might open your heart chakra up a little bit. Your mindful message is balance. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and having self-care time. And as an Aquarius, I have no problem saying to people, hey, I need a moment to be by myself. It's not that you don't love them, and it's not that you don't care, but you're doing it because you do love them and you do care and you want them to get the best version of yourself. So sometimes it's okay to pull back a little and say, hey, I just need a me time night and I'm going to binge my favorite show, stuff my face with yummy food, and take a salt bath. You know, taking that time does make you a more applicable person for other people to be around. Wow, full moon in Aries. This is coming up in the end of March, beginning of April, Aries season. And it says a fiery climax approaches. So at this time, you might need to reserve your energy a little bit and pull back inwards because something might be coming up on the forefront. And it's going to need a lot of your energy. It's going to need a lot of that fiery passion. So at this time, go back into your Buddha-like energy. Try to pull back your energy from those that don't need it, and reserve it so that when it comes time to make a very important decision, you can do it with a clear mind. All right, these are the messages I have for you, my friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you for helping my channel grow. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for your likes, and thank you for your comments. I'll see you next time.